Stand by to receive our transmission.
40, 40, 40, 40, 40.
Big welcome, please, for Andy Wright.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Hello! Here we are again, loud and clear, on a Saturday evening, 22nd of July, 2017. Good start. Good start. Anyway, I know we've got a couple of people here. Hi, Martwin and Shannon. Oh, look, a couple more. Okay then. So, what we're going to do, I will switch to chat window. Just a few reminders about the window when it's up on screen, because YouTube can see what you're saying. Then I would appreciate no profanity or offensive language, please. Keep it clean, and above all, nothing that would offend anybody. I don't care what you say to me personally, but you know, we don't want to get the video banned. So just be aware of that. That you will be given no warning if you continually put comments on there. Having said that, let's have a look at the chats. We're already active window, and we've got loads of people already. So welcome everybody. Just got to get my own chat window open so I can see what you're saying, and we will get started. So we've got a really busy one today. So who we got? We got Shannon, 5 months to end, Jamie, hello Jamie, and C Singleton. Oh, you like my intro? Thank you, that's very kind. San Diego, I've no idea where you live, but I'm sure you can tell me. Chuckle, chuckle. It's a joke, by the way. Oh, okay. I don't know why it got reflection in my glasses. Yes, and hello, Mark. Hello and welcome. Yes, I think it's because it's shining off of the screen. I've got a large. Where's my hand? I've got my hand went off the screen. Then I've got a obviously large video screen in front of me, and today I've moved the green screen, the proper green screen, back into my office, and I've actually got 4 big lights on now, so I've got, you know, illumination. So I'm really back into my office with the studio, and I know you can't actually see it, but here is the chair. So that is actually a blue screen cloth, and then the green screen is behind. So we've got 2 colours today, green and blue, and today's live stream is going to be brought to you by number 21. For those old enough to know what I'm on about, Sesame Street. Hooray! Hi Simon, thank you for coming and moderating. So Simon is moderating tonight. Thank you for that. And just to say that we do have tonight, we are going to do the quiz. Yes, a quiz. Well done. I finally got my backside in gear and got myself done. So I look like a cyborg. All right, well, okay, fair enough. I don't know which way to take that. So we've got a couple of things to talk about before we get into the quiz. One of which is the thing I mentioned on Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever it was, the live stream that, oh no, it was Thursday, wasn't it? Yes, on Simon's live stream, I mentioned that there was a YouTube show coming up in August, and it's a bit like VidCon in America, but it's in the UK. It's in East London, and it's the 4th, 5th and 6th of August. If you're interested in going, or if you're already going, then you need to buy a ticket. Unfortunately, it's not free of charge. The Friday, which is the 4th, is for creators. The for people like myself who create channels, and then Saturday and Sunday is for general public and viewers like yourself. So if you fancy going, I'm going to show you the details in a moment, which will come up on the screen, providing that I press the button. Okay, so it's the largest YouTube online video festival in the UK, and it's in London. There is a website. It's SITC-event, and I believe it's a .co.uk. The reason why I mentioned it was I decided to contact them. I'm a bit late, and I contacted them with the idea of perhaps they could invite me as a YouTuber with a specific audience type and a specific type of video that I make, obviously disability accessible. And looking at their lineup, they haven't got anybody like that on their lineup, and they probably won't have on their lineup. So I asked and I suggested that they could invite me, and the reply was, go away. So unfortunately I won't be going as a creator, but I will be going probably on the Saturday as a normal human being, and it's their loss. But hey, you know, we got to start somewhere. I think it was probably because I've only got 500 subs or less than 500 subs. So, you know, they're looking for big creators. But, you know, what you could do if you want, and I didn't want it to sound like it was sour grapes, because it probably isn't. Well, it probably is, actually, to be honest. You could probably, if you buy a ticket, you could probably just email them and tell them that there's a really good YouTuber that you want to go and look at and meet, and you can't see them on the list, and just mention my name, say that you're looking forward to meeting them, you know that they're a good YouTuber, and perhaps that they might be there and you could go and have a chat. But unfortunately you can't find them. Just do it that way, really, and not really say that you have to invite me or not, but just thought it'd be nice. But of course it does sound like I'm being very sort of uppity about it, and sort of up myself, as it were. I don't want to sound like I'm big-headed or anything, but you know, I do offer a unique perspective on videos, so I thought, you know, it'd be good. However, that doesn't matter at all. I actually have, apart from that, I have some good news. For those that have been following the live streams of late, you will know that my dear wife is currently unemployed. And it's been a bit of a contentious issue over the last year or two, whereby that she had the job in the restaurant for a little while. Well, actually for 3 months, I think it was. Well, less than 3 months. She was working in the restaurant for 200 baht a day for 17-hour days, I think it was, something like that. Anyway, a long time. And every time that she was late in the morning because of the night before, she was docked money. So they took money off her, but they expected her to work late past the hours of closing. So a little bit of taking the mickey as far as that's concerned. So I can really appreciate why she didn't really want to work there anymore, And I sort of said, well, it's up to you whether you work there or not. And of course, she actually decided that she wouldn't be working there after I came to Thailand. So she hasn't had a job. It's only actually been what are we in now? July. So it's only been sort of 6 or 7 months. However, she hasn't really looked for a job of late. But, and I am very pleased to announce that this week she told me that she has a job. Whoa! She has a job. And I am, wow, I was so, my chin hit the floor with shock. And I just thought, whoa. And I let her have the victory. I gave her the fact that it was all her idea. And she said, I really want to have a job and I really want to work. So good on her. Well done. But of course the noodle cart is still there. So if anybody wants to buy a noodle cart, then there is one in Ken going brand new, used for 3 days. So it's a good investment, I think, if you want to make noodles and make some money. But there you go, that's life. So how are we all? We've got a few people. I don't know how many's in total because I haven't got the YouTube window open. I've only got the chat window open on this thing. So we've gone back to the green screen in the office and the blue screen for the chair. It's actually quite good, but my shirt is a bit sort of see-through, I think, somehow, and I can't really make it not see-through, so you just have to pretend that I've got a shirt on. Oh, it's 12. Oh well, that's fantastic. I'm sure you're all waiting for the competition tonight. So I finally got me backside into gear, and I thought it'd be quite good to have a little competition. We will have some prizes at some point when Simon and I can get together and we can get some Charles Wilson shirts that we can send out to you, hopefully before the end of the year. Because we've been trying to get together for a long time. Of course, we talk on the phone and on the internet, so we don't really need to get together in person because we do all our chatting online. We're like a married couple, really. I think. Well, no, actually we're not, because we chat. So that's a completely opposite thing. So that's good. And what I thought would be quite good, because nobody else is really doing this, the old the quiz on the live stream, which is going to be quite challenging because there's a little bit of trust going on. However, I've devised it so that you can't cheat. You're really going to have to go and find the answers, but you can't use Google, unfortunately, because Google will not have the answers. So, Jamie, sorry. Oh no, you can't make any because you've run out of searches, haven't you? Because you've been banned from doing searches now, so you can't use it. That's quite funny, actually. I could sell you for, and maybe we could start a franchise. But yeah, maybe, yeah, that'd be good. You could, if you fancy selling noodles, that's really good. That's good. We could start a franchise. Oh, I'm not in noodles though, I hope, because I don't know the first thing about noodles. Maybe you could do something else. Oh, you're back in business. All right. Okay. So you've been unbanned. You could now do searches. However, it's not going to do you any good because the answers are, this is going to be like one of those super fan type quizzes. So if you're a super fan of my channel and you've been following my videos, then all of the answers that you need to have are somewhere either on my channel or I've already told you the answers in previous videos or in live streams even. So it could be a live stream, or it could be a video, or it could be just that you need to go and look something up on my channel. So the quiz is actually all about me. Now, why not? So the quiz is going to be about me, because I think that, you know, it'll be quite fair, because what you'll do is you'll make a note of the answers, probably however you like, and then you can email me them later, or you can post them to me on my Facebook page. If you go on the Andy Wright Travel Facebook page, you can go on there and you can send me a message on that if you like the page. If you click the like button on there, so that'd be quite good. So email or on the Facebook page, or I wouldn't put them on here, because if you do that, then other people are going to know what your answers are. The idea is that you're going to have, if you are a true channel subscriber and supporter, then all of these answers are going to be known to you. So about the shirts, if I don't win, and presuming I'd like to get one, would you like to purchase one? Yes, you can. You can purchase Charles Wilson products from Land of Smiles Thailand.com, and if you go on there and click on the shop, why am I selling this? It's not even my website. Come on, Simon, get off your backside and start typing something on the chat. It's all about your site. Hello, Koi Fish. Welcome. You haven't missed anything. Shannon, you need to do it. You need to make a note of it and then send me the answers at the end. I don't want individual answers. I don't want you to put the answers down here, because then everybody will know them. And we haven't got enough shirts for everybody. Because basically I haven't got any yet. I've got to go and get them off of Simon. So yes. And what else was it? What else was I gonna, oh yes, this week, there you go, see, look, there's a coupon for 20% discount as well. So if you go on there, you can buy Charles Wilson. Just insurance in case I've failed you and I'm not a fan enough. I'm sure you'll be fine, 5 baht to end. I'm sure you're a super fan. That's a bit weird, look. I've got an invisible bottle. Oh, I love this green screen. It's pretty clever, pretty good. I can be I don't like the glasses. I don't like them. What happens if... Oh no, it's me. Oh yeah! I'm a cyborg. Terminator! Right, we'll carry on with that. So this week, yeah, we've had a really bad week this week. So I do apologise for Wednesday. Still suffering with this sore throat, which is obviously getting quite bad as I speak right now. I had to cancel the live stream. I really wasn't feeling that good, and oh, I'm just disappeared off the screen there. Yes, I had to cancel it because I wasn't feeling too good, and next day I had to go to Bristol early for a health assessment. So anybody who is here who knows what a health assessment is for, then you'll know that I had no choice to go. However, the annoying thing was it was a second repeat, but they wouldn't use they wouldn't use the evidence from the first one for the second one, so I had to go again, and the second one was 3 hours long, and they were asking basically everything. And the one thing that I didn't mention on Thursday's live stream was this ridiculous question that she asked me at the end of the 3 hours, and I was gobsmacked. So the question was that she asked me was, right, because I had been talking about my ability to use sharp knives, you know, for the preparation of food in the kitchen, and I said that I prefer not to use knives because I can cut myself, as it were, you know, not on purpose, but you know, when you're cutting up veggies and stuff, you know, I can slip and chop my finger off, for example. So I didn't want to do that, so I tried to avoid using knives. But she came out with this ridiculous statement about, I can't understand how you can drive if you can't use a knife to cut up vegetables. What driving has to do with cutting up vegetables, I'd no idea. And I can't even understand the correlation between the two. But that's what she said. And I was thinking, well, you know, you're an able-bodied woman. WTF, you know, get her thinking, you know, and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I sort of gobsmacked a little bit and just said, well, you know, driving a car is something that you practice, and it's not really, doesn't involve fine motor skills. But the chopping of vegetables involves you having very precise motion with your hand. So, you know, when you've got precise motion, it's totally different to holding a steering wheel with both hands. And of course he went, oh yeah, I understand that, yeah. It's like, well, you're a professional. Why do you need me to tell you that? Anyway, so yes, Mark, unfortunately, the government Atos Health Assessment Centre is in Bristol. Well, it's actually in Brislington, hidden down the back of a side street. Of course, Bristol traffic in the morning, terrible. However, on the day we went there was no traffic. Typical. Of course, we'd left early as well, so it's like, oh well, we got to hang around. And then we were there. We arrived probably about 9:10. As I say, early. The appointment was 9:40, and then they kept us waiting till gone 10, and then it was 3 hours in there with this woman who was a physiotherapist. I mean, she was all right. She was quite nice, but if you are a person who understands why, you will appreciate that this is not the best thing to go through. It can have future implications, and with the whole thing about Atos and the way that the government, and I'm going to talk a little bit of politics, so Jamie, shut your ears, mate. But the whole austerity thing with the Tory Nazis, they are implementing these sort of things against the disabled people, which are basically, and I'll use the word criminal because they have been proven to be. The EU, the UN both decided that these are illegal acts that they're doing, but they can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Well, why would they? You know, but the guy that really is pro-disabled is Corbyn. I don't know what people think about him, but the way that he will look after those vulnerable people is totally different to the Nazi Party, which are all about eugenics and I really want to talk about that at some other point, because that will make a whole video about eugenics. And if you're not disabled, then you won't really be that interested in that subject. But I think it's a big thing to talk about at some point. So, having said that and brought it down to the level of politics, we're gonna. I think we'll have a look at maybe. I'll give you a quick taster of the first quiz question that we're going to do, and you're probably going to go, that is real easy. All right, that is real easy. Now, we obviously have this superfan quiz that we're going to do, and alongside that we're going to do the movie clip quiz, which will be a clip of audio from a well-known film. And what you need to do is actually write down the name of the film that it's from. Okay, so we all understand what we got to do. We're going to hear a clip from a film, and you need to make a note of the film name. But the Nazi Party were socialist. I don't think they are. Hey, Steve Angus, hello. I think Corbyn is socialist, but you don't like Corbyn. You have to. All right, we're going to talk politics then. Now that you brought that back up, but Corbyn, I don't care what people say. You cannot judge Corbyn as a human being based on previous people that ran in the position of PM. They are previous dickheads that I don't even like myself, so I'm not going to talk about them. They're a waste of space, and even the one Blair, who should be put up for war crimes and hasn't been. But there you go, that's just an opinion. And before anybody goes off, saying, oh yeah, you're talking crap, it's an opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and I don't care. All right, so stick that in your pipe and smoke it. But the judgment of a new chap that has not been in power, and from everything that he's said so far, and the policies that he's put out, and the promises that he made, okay, they're trying to smear it by other means. However, if you look at the actual policies that he's going to be bringing in if he was in power, then they are actually quite good, and I would be quite happy to have him as a PM. That's not to say that I would like the Labour Party. I would just like him. I don't really care for all the other hangers-on, because they're all a waste of space. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So, nationalists. Yes, exactly. Well, but the wrong sort, because they were about using eugenics to purify the German race, and that is, eugenics is basically wrong in any language. So you can't justify saying that they're a socialist party, because that's a wrong sort. Shannon, it's one quiz, my dear. All right, and you need to make note of the answers as they come out. So the first one will come up in a moment. All goes skint again? I don't think so. You gotta give him a chance. He has some good ideas, and the main point about it is that the rich people are going to pay for it, because they're getting away with it at the moment, and basically, we're paying the rich people our money, and why should we? I mean, think about it. You pay your taxes. Where's it going? Not in your pocket. It's going in the rich people's pocket, and they all belong to the Tory party. So Just think about that. It doesn't matter what you think of Corbyn or the Labour Party. We need somebody else other than the Nazi Party, because they are just ruining this world and this country. She's a lying person that needs to be got rid of fairly quickly. And unfortunately, the people that voted for her back in are probably regretting it now. But you never know. Anyway, politics over, because I want to give you question 1. Now you're going to say that question 1 is, can you put a link to, yes, well, hopefully Simon can do that for you. Simon can get the Andy Wright travel. Yes, we need the Thai army. That'll sort it out. We'll have no trouble then. Everybody will behave themselves. Actually, there is a point for that sort of government. Is it might seem extreme, but you know, I mean, let's not go as far as the Korean. Let's not go that far. But when you think about it, there is corruption, but then there's corruption here too. So let's have a government that really just governs rather than tries to rip you off left, right, and centre. Yeah, so movie quiz question. There you go. See, there's the Facebook Andy Wright travel. Movie quiz question. You're all going to say, "God, that's flipping easy." But there you go. You can't have it all.
Who are you then?
Just a fly in the ointment, Hans. A monkey in the wrench. A pain in the ass.
You have me at a loss. You know my name, but who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child. Another orphan of a bankrupt culture who thinks he's John Wayne, Rambo, Marshall Dillon.
I was always kind of partial to Roy Rogers, actually. I really like those sequin shirts.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Okay, that was easy, wasn't it? You all got that one. That's easy peasy. Oh, Jamie's made a comment. I get my chat window. Hang on. It seems to be working. Ah, no, that's really good. That's it with socialism. There's only one answer to why socialism works in last 100,000 years. It's we got to do it differently than them before. That's what you're saying with Hitler. Cast your own off. Yeah, okay, Jamie. I don't want to go as far as those three, but we have the idea of, because they are really, really extreme. You know, we don't need to be North Korea with the idea of you can't say a word out of place, otherwise you get shot. You know, that's not the way to run a country. But the way not to run the country is to treat your vulnerable people with contempt and to the point where they kill themselves. And this is what's happening with, I don't know if you're not aware of disabled people and you don't have a disability, then you won't be aware of the fact that hundreds of people kill themselves every year when they've been reassessed and their money has been reduced and they cannot pay the bills, they cannot feed themselves, and the only place that they feel is the best place for them is to be dead. And that is not a way to treat your citizens in the country. They are shutting services. People rely on care. Some people rely on care. The Independent Living Fund, which help to pay for carers to come in and look after severely disabled people, they stopped that. So the onus is on the local government to do it, and they can't afford it because they had their money cut. So you can see that this is a whole thing. They need to fund it obviously from somewhere, alright? I agree with you on that. However, instead of giving tax breaks to the rich people, they could spend that money on the services that are required. There's other things that they do, like giving money to countries abroad, who then spend it on military equipment. We should not be giving money away to foreign countries all the time. We need to look after our own anyway. So that's the whole thing about that. I can say from the chat that people are commenting on here as far as the answers are concerned, well, potential answers are concerned. Don't forget, you need to do it at the end. So make a note of these answers and then tell me the answers, and it will be the one that gets the most. All right. So the one that gets the most answers. Why do you think that I am going to give you my money? What, you mean you personally, or you in general giving me your money? I don't really understand that question. If you mean via taxes, then I pay taxes too. So in actual fact, I'm funding other people as well as myself. So, and this year, surprisingly, I made a profit on the business again, and I have no idea why, because my work has gone down 60%, and I'm still making a bloody profit for the tax man. So it's really annoying me at the moment. I tax you at 60%. Well, it's not you that we're taxing, it's the richer people. This is the whole point about Corbyn. He's not going to be doing the lower paid people like you and me. He'll be doing the ones that have billions and the corporations that are not paying taxes. Don't forget the likes of bloody Google and all those ones that have avoided paying any taxes. They owe the country millions. So please, can you ban politics? I'm the people he is talking about. Well, if you're earning that much money, then you're better off probably not being in this country, because this country is a shot. It really is. But yeah, I mean, rich people have to have the money and the poor people don't. I mean, why should the poor people have to go to the food bank to survive when they can't even earn a proper living, a living wage? When if I look at my own bills, then my outgoing and my incoming are completely different. In fact, that my income is well down over my expenditure. So I'm very lucky that I can, survive, barely survive. And it is anybody, yes, you're quite right, Russell, it's anybody earning more than 80,000. When you think about that, 80,000, that is a hell of a wage. At my peak, I was earning 25 grand a year. All right, so 25 grand compared to 80 grand, and I had to work my arse off for that 25 grand. So we're not talking about the average Joe. We're talking about rich people. Think about the politicians. They're on 170,000 a year. And what the hell do they do? Except sit in their bloody parliament going, oh yeah, oh yeah, and all this and all crap. And then they they vote to penalise people who can't afford to live. So, whatever, really. It's whatever. Yes, you put the work in, that's fair enough, and you should be allowed to earn wages commensurate with the effort that you do. But there has to be a point where you make this thing, and apparently, according to that statement there with Russell, it's more than 80 grand. And 80 grand is a hell of a lot of money. So I think, that for me would be, wow. I wouldn't be moaning. I wouldn't be here. I would be in Thailand. Right. have we had the Andy Wright? No, we haven't had that yet. I haven't sworn yet, have I? Why? Why? Oh, so you haven't been working very hard then, Jeremy, if you haven't done his site yet. Oh my, that's weeks. That's weeks. That is weeks. That is weeks. Anyway, who would you vote? No, we're not going to do that in a moment. We're going to do the question. So the first of the questions that are super fan related, I want to know my wife's Thailand nickname. So I want to know her nickname. Okay, if you know what her nickname is, then that is the first question. It's been done for. Oh, all right. Let's start carrying on with that question. Right. So while you're thinking about that first question, so my wife's Thailand nickname, you can have a look at the second. Very, very easy. It's a very, very easy movie quiz question. So stand by.
Good morning!
Morning!
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Easy, that one. Too easy. I'm giving them away. Giving them away. That's far too easy. Okay, and then the second super fan question that I'm going to ask you is, how old is my wife? How old is my wife? So the first one is, what is her nickname? Second one is, how old is she? And where's my chat gone? Oh God, I've lost my chat. Right. So you've had four so far. So when you're doing these, you need to put them into a message at the end and send it to me, and it will be the one that gets the most correct answers. Right, so next question, super fan question, is what month and year did I meet my wife? These are all things that I've said in live streams and on video, and if you're a true subscriber, super fan, then you will know these answers, or they will be easy to find at some point. So there we go. So we have, what month and year did we meet? The next question, I think we'll have another movie quiz question. So when you're ready, this will be from a movie. I want you to name the movie.
All right, now look, Founder, I'm a patient man. That's what 19 months in a Vietnamese prison camp will do to you. But I will be watching you, studying your every move. And if I find that you are trying to corrupt my firstborn child, I will bring you down, baby. I will bring you down to Chinatown.
Okay, I don't know why it played on my desktop too. That's a bit weird because the other ones didn't. Well, never mind. I've done something to that and I don't know what I've done. Okay, so next question. Where's my questions? Right, my wife has two small nephews that she looks after daily. She takes them to school and she's like a surrogate mother to them. There's two boys. There's one who is just over 5 and the other one is just nearly 9. And I want their Thailand nicknames, which you will know them because I have said them, both of them, and there's 2 boys there. Okay, so that's the next question. What was? Oh, there's a message there. Hang on, let me just chat. Oh, five mark to end. Well, never mind. You know, you'll get these. I think you're not dumb. You're not dumb. You're just busy, as it were. So, yes, these are fairly straightforward questions. You will be able to get them, I think, fairly easily. The next question: which Thailand town does my wife live in? Okay, very, very easy, that one. So simple, that one. So what town or city does my wife live in Thailand? Easy peasy. Okay, a little bit more tricky. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, some very, very amusing information I found out. If you've been following along, then you'll know that my wife's sister now has a foreign boyfriend, and he is a doctor, allegedly. We don't know that for sure, but he allegedly is a back surgeon in the UK, and he went over there a few weeks ago and met her, and they both went down to Phuket, and they were in there for 11 days or so, having getting to know you time. Horizontal aerobics, as it were, I'm sure, and they were down there having fun, and of course Mr. Doctor has told her that she's going to have English lessons, and that he's going to bring her over to the UK to live. So all well and good. And then I was told last week that he's planning on going over there again in December. So I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe I'll go in December. Maybe I'll go and I'll save up some money, get some money together, and I'll go December and New Year, and maybe I'll meet him. Maybe we can hang out together. I don't know. So next thing I know, I said to my wife, I said, is he still going in December, and when, what date is he going, so I can sort of get a rough idea of when to book. And she told me, no, he's decided that he doesn't want to go in December. It's because the hotel costs too much. Now, the reason why that is funny is because if you look up Google, you'll see that the basic salary for a back surgeon is £140,000 a year, even the basic minimum salary. So, and because he's been doing it for a long time, it's going to be well more than that. It really is going to be more than that. And he can't afford to pay for a hotel. And basically, he's got a Thai girlfriend now, and I know for a fact that it's going to cost him a few quid. So I thought it was quite funny, really. Okay, Mark. Here we go. Plug your seatbelts in. Yeah, that's right. It is a case of that, because I find it very amusing that he's gone out there first time ever, with no prior knowledge of Thailand or anybody, any sort of anything to do with Thai women. He's met this girl who just happens to be my wife's sister, and he's bringing her back to the UK within a matter of months or whatever it will be. It won't be. It'll be at least a year, but according to him, it's like tomorrow. Yeah, right. We're not living in reality land, are we? Yes, doctor salaries. Don't get me started. There's somebody that will be paying more tax, I think, if he's not already paying loads of tax. But if you think about it, £1,000 a week is a lot of money, and he cannot afford to pay for a Phuket hotel for 1 month. It's like a laugh, really, isn't it? It's a real laugh. I'm going to ask you another question, 5 Mark to end, so you might miss it. So the next question is, my wife has sisters. Okay, how many sisters does she have? All right, and there is a sort of a trick question with that one, because she does have a half sister. I'll give you that, right? But I don't want to know that. So it's actually, how many full sisters does she have? Did I sing yet? No, I didn't sing. Sorry. It's a quiz. It's a quiz night. We're having a quiz. So here's a very easy question for you. If you're a super fan, well, you can actually go and look it up, actually, to be honest with you. How many videos are there on my channel? Easy. Easy peasy. Easy. That one's so easy. Right, let's have another movie quiz. So, a movie quiz question. So when you're ready, get ready to listen.
All right, I apologise. I'm really sorry. I apologise unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family, and I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.
Oh, so easy. These are really easy films. Some of these are quite old films, by the way, so you may be thinking, God, I haven't seen that one for years. So there's a little clue for you. A little clue. So just for anybody that's come in, just a reminder about the there is a show in London coming up in August in Excel, East London. If you're around that way, you could buy tickets and also just mention to them that you'd like to see me and I'm not there. Just a little hint. It's not about being sour grapes, but it's about the sort of channel that I'm offering people, that they could they could invite me, but they've said, "Up yours, mate," which I thought was quite rude. Right, next question. Where's the questions gone? Right, I have on my channel, as you know, if you're a super chat funnel, super chat funnel. I have no idea what that is, but if you're a super fan of my channel, a super fat channel. No, hang on. Super fan of my channel, then you'll know that I have several playlists. I do playlists. Now, which playlist contains the London Eye vlog? When I went to the London Eye, which playlist is that in? All right, that's very easy. Very easy. And I would hope that you've actually watched it, so you know that I went to the London Eye. Andy's rant number 3. Yeah, well, I should apply for one and then give it to Andy. Yes, you should, really, shouldn't you? I suspect it's all about because they've already planned it and they haven't got. I mean, it's only like 2 weeks away, so they've obviously been planning it for a year, so it's obviously I can appreciate why, but it was just the fact that they wouldn't be looking for me because I'm only a small channel. I just thought it would be nice to have that sort of a diversity rather than just having all the usual sort of. I don't even know who is the large channel in the UK then, apart from. But I don't think he will have because he's American, isn't he? He's not a UK. He's not a UK blogger, so I can't see that Casey would be here. I would probably think that Daryl Eves would be here because he's in the UK, isn't he? I mean, he's YouTube certified video blogger, so he might be. But I can't really think of any big name. Maybe Evan somebody. What's his name? Evan. Oh God, I forgot. He's American, but he lives here in the UK, so he might be there. I can't see anybody else. Well, nobody else that I watch, put it that way. And I watch, they're all mostly in America or Thailand. So, but I can't think of anybody else that would be invited. But I'm sure there are loads. I'm sure there are big vloggers in the UK. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody can find out for me and tell me. But it's certainly not me. Ed Sheeran. Well, has he got a vlog? Is he a vlogger? He's a musician, isn't he? He's not a vlogger. 19 million subs. Yeah, but that'll be because he's a musician. He makes music, so yeah. Anyway, right. Next question we have is, how many Thailand vlog series have I got? How many Thailand vlog series have I got? Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, and then when you've answered that question, here's another question for you based on that. Which vloggers did I meet in Thailand? And I want all of them, okay? It's all of them. So which vloggers did I meet in Thailand? And how many Thailand vlogger series did I have? Or do I have? Up until my next one, which should be hopefully in December. Hopefully, give or take, having a few quid. I'm hoping for a miracle. Andy, right, hang on, there's a message from me. Number one vlogger in the UK shows it like it is. Okay, Mark. Thank you. Social Blade. I can't click on that because I'll click out and it will be. What link is that for? YouTube. Oh, I see. It's the top YouTubers. Cheers, Prince. Yep. Hit the like button. Catch you later. You're probably driving your big 18-wheeler, or you're having fun. Probably having more fun than watching this live stream. I don't blame you because probably better off. So, right. So you've got that question. So the next question is, what was the last Thai restaurant that I went to in the UK in the Gastronomically Good Gaff series. So what was the last Thai restaurant I went to in the Gastronomically Good Gaff series? Easy. Easy peasy. These questions are too easy. But if you're a real super fan, then you'll know most of these are basic stuff. Okay, so let's have another movie quiz question. So we'll do this one. So we have another movie quiz question coming up right now.
Your choice is simple. Join us and live in peace, or pursue your present course and face obliteration.
So that was quite short. Quite a famous film as well. I think it was actually remade as well. It was remade, so I think it was it Tom Cruise was in that? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can tell me, but don't tell me the name of the film, because that will give the answer away. But I think they did remake it quite recently, and it was better than, I think it was better than the original. The one film that was made, what's it called? Oh, flipping heck! Oh, my memory is really bad of late. I'm just trying to think what it's called. Not the Invaders, not the Invaders. One with the it'll come to me. I'll figure it out in a minute. And just let me have it. I think. Invisible Bottle. I did that earlier. I said that earlier. I can't think of the name of it. Anybody ready for another question? So we do another question. Right, this is you'll find this one fairly easy in the playlists. Which town did I visit 3 times in a row on a train? Basically, because I wanted to test the booking service, so that the special assistance booking services, I wanted to test that. The first trip I didn't book at all. The second book I booked one way, and the third trip I booked both ways. So what town did I go to? That's the next question. Very easy question. These are so easy, unbelievable. If you're a super fan, then you'll know these. Let's have a movie quiz question. So here we go. So here we go.
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here. Who the f*** do you think you're talking to?
That one's some of these you'll have to bear with me, because some of them are the audio's not brilliant on them, and no, you can't put the answer there. So that might not be the right answer, by the way, but you can't put any answers there. Sorry about that, but yes. Hello, 5 mark to N. You've missed a couple of questions, but never mind. Don't worry, you'll catch up. Hello, Thailand Unplugged. Welcome. we're having a bit of a quiz. So, and the idea is that you keep the answers for later, and whoever gets the most answers correct will get one of the lovely Charles Wilson t-shirts or shirts, whichever, which I'm going to be borrowing off of Simon. He has said it's all right, so that's fine. Okay, so where are we? We need another question. So this question is very easy. What is my profession other than doing YouTube videos? Okay, so what is my profession other than YouTube videos? If anybody has come on now and thinking I would like a recap of the previous questions, so I'll just run through them very quickly. So what is my wife's nickname? Thailand nickname. You know, they have their name and then they have a shorter name. So what is my wife's nickname? How old is my wife? The month and year that we met. Name the two boys. Name their nicknames, because she looks after them. Name the town or city where she lives. How many full sisters does she have? She has one half sister, but that doesn't count. How many videos do I have on this channel? Which playlist is the vlog where I went to the London Eye? What's the name of the playlist? How many Thailand vlogger series do I have on my channel? How many series do I have? Which Thailand vloggers did I meet in person in Thailand? What was the last Thai restaurant I went to in the UK under the Gastronomically Good Gaff series? What town did I visit 3 times in a row on the train to test the disability booking system? And the last question that I asked just now, what is my profession other than doing YouTube videos? So that's the question so far, in case you missed any of them. So there are a couple more to go on that. Let's have a movie quiz question.
Careful, monsieur, with me. Do not tangle with me. I am a trained expert in karate. My hands are lethal weapons.
Okay, that was short and sweet, and also very easy. Very, very easy. There are a couple of hard ones and a couple of easy ones in this list. So, what do we have? Who's that? Stuart Addyman. Oh, right. Hello. Let me get my chat back up. Where's my chat gone? Oh, God. I've lost my chat. Ah. Master Sensei. Yes. No, it's not. Not correct. What am I saying? Not correct. It might be correct. I don't know. Yes. Although I did do obviously karate for. Well, I do karate for. When was it? 1985. So what's that? How many years is that? Loads of years. So that's when I first started, 1985, and I opened up a club in 1990. Yeah, was it 1990 or 1990? No, it was 1990. Yeah, it was my first club. I started in the summer of 1990, and I had about 8 or 10 people, and it sort of grew from there. And eventually, I had over 250 every week. And I was teaching 5 classes, five different groups per week. That's 2 classes each week for each group, so 10 sessions. Next Saturday night, bingo night. Yes, that's a good idea. It's a bit difficult to do when you haven't got the bingo card. I don't know how you would do it, but I'm sure you'll tell me later. We could do bingo. We could do 2 round 2, 2 fat ladies. I think that's right, isn't it? 2 fat ladies. Or is it 2 little ducks? Not sure. Anyway, let's have another question, shall we? Right. Here we go then. So, next question is, there's 2 parts to this. What is my grade, my current grade in karate? What is my current grade in karate? And when did I get it? So, what is my current grade in karate and when did I get it? And then from that you can work out when my next one will be, if you're very clever. So, and you may as well have the next question, which is, when I took my grade, who did I take it with? What group? Which group did I take it with? That's not politically correct for YouTube to challenge ladies. I don't care. It's right there, isn't it? It's 2 and 2 and 2 fat ladies. I don't know. Horizontally challenged. Yes. I always think unlucky for some, number 1. Oh dear, we're having so much fun. Oh, you have audio filter and no, it's probably because I'm moving around and the mic is here. Where's me? Mic is just here. I have a I don't know how loud it is because obviously I can see the audio bar, but I don't know what that is in terms of audio because I can't hear the output. So I don't know whether it's loud or quiet, and it is also because I am sort of, this chair's a bit wobbly. Yeah. And also, if I get closer, I'm just a bit worried that it will get louder, but it will help my throat. And then if I get away, you can't hear me so well, but my throat hurts, so I can't really win. So I want to be somewhere in between, but I can't. So apologies. Hopefully it's not that bad. I don't know how bad it is really. Probably quite bad. I could probably do the turn the gain down. I don't know if that will help. It's cutting in and out. Yeah, well that could be because I'm moving. It's okay. You will live. All right. Well, okay. Fair enough. Oh, you did you? I think it was you, wasn't it, Steve? You met up with Simon Johnson, I believe. Is that right? Long delay. Talk amongst yourselves. No, not you. Okay, fair enough. It was another one. Simon Johnson, one of my subs. He was in Pattaya, having his teeth done. He said he met somebody and they said to pass on their best wishes. Blah blah blah. So I don't know. I got my wires all crossed up, so I don't know. Right, so we have a movie quiz question. Coming up now.
Did they tell you? They told me that you had gone totally insane. And that your methods were unsound. Are my methods unsound? I don't see any method at all.
So that one was quite difficult, unless you actually, it's quite a bad audio on that one as well. So I'm not too sure if you'll get that one at all. Yeah, so I don't know. I've got another question for you, which is the last one of my written questions, which is going back to the YouTube video section. You can find this answer. You can find the first town vlog that I did on the 25th of February 2016. That was the first town video that I did. So what town was it? And that was the last of the super fan questions. Now, where's my chat gone again? Oh, Mark, don't go to sleep, mate. It's not that bad. It's an idea. It's an idea. No, there isn't 88 more questions to go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, you've met him anyway, so that's okay. I don't know whether you met him this time around. Obviously not. So it was somebody else. So there is actually only. Let me see how many more there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, there are 7. 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 movie quiz questions, which I'm gonna keep them for next time. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've had eight this time. So I think that's enough anyway. I think we've had enough of that. So Simon, only 8. Why only 8? I don't get that. Hey, we're talking to me or somebody else. Anyway, so yes, send your answers through, and we'll have a look later on, and then we will decide who has won the quiz. Pretty boring, I know, but it's just an idea, just for fun. And you can email me, or you can put it on Facebook page, or anywhere you like. I don't mind. Fine. Brilliant. Okay. Right, what should we talk about then? Any ideas? Any questions? We can have a Q&A. If you want to just send my answers, yes, I got that. Thank you. Well, I got something anyway. I didn't look. Well, I thought it would be rude to have a look. I didn't want to. I'll have a look in a minute, alright? And we'll see. I did see that there was a couple of questions that you didn't get. But yeah, whatever. You're okay, you've got a couple. No, we're not going to do politics. I'm bored with that. Poor old Jamie's disappeared now. Got bored with it. No, I can't sing because my throat is killing me. Oh, throat is killing me. I need to get some honey, I think. No, I'm not doing song requests. Not doing song requests. Is there any massage parlours in Pattaya? There are lots. Oh, you're asking the wrong person, Wayne. I don't know. I don't go. I've only been to Pattaya once. When is the wife coming? That's a very good question. We're working on that now. My theory is that if the sister is coming and paid for by the very rich doctor, I'm going to be suggesting to the doctor that his wife is very, very lonely and could do with a sister in the country, and he should fund the visa. Well, you can live in hope, can't you? It'd probably tell me to off, but hey, that's life. Oh, you're still here. Oh, you're still working, still earning all that money. That's good. Nice to hear. I didn't want to upset you, and I know we talk politics, but yeah, we don't want to upset people. I can't tell you how old my wife is, Shannon. That is a question in the quiz. Very good. Why won't they give her a visa? Basically, because if you watch episode 3 or 4, I believe, you'll see that the whole thing was a sham. They made up 2 of the 3 reasons were made up. One you could argue was correct, and technically correct. However, it was enough for them to say, sod off, you can't have a visa. But the other two were actually made up. I'll give you an example. The one of them was you haven't put on your form. You've told us that you're coming to the UK to get married, even though we didn't. You have put on your form that you are coming to the UK to get married, but you basically haven't given a date of the marriage. We didn't put on the form that we were getting married. We put on the form that we are already married and that we are already together, and we provided the marriage certificate in Thai and also in English. So they had no reason to make up that and refuse based on basically a lie. Why would my wife come to the UK to get married when we're already married? It's crazy, and it was just really a way of refusing the visa. So that was one of them. The other one, oh my God, what was it? I've forgotten already. It'll come back to me in a moment. But the major one was the critical one was that she had put well, no, she hadn't put anything on there. This was the agent that we talked about before. He completed all the details, which were identical to the first time round, which is why it's very, very annoying, because they gave her a visa the first time round based on all of this evidence, yet the second time they refused it. Cathy, you're talking about the EU Human Rights Act, which is all about husband and wife. Yes, you are indeed correct. However, in order to do anything about it, you need to go to court, and to go to court, you need money. And this is basically the whole problem. The government, immigrant. Sorry, I was just doing something there on the chat. Can we just make sure that we don't have abbreviations for naughty words? Well, that's a good thing, because I need a solicitor that will take this to court, because there is a very good chance that the Human Rights Act is what we'd have to use. Basically, we told them in our application that she was coming here to look after me whilst I had an operation, and because they refused it, I can't have an operation, and that means that I'm getting worse and I'm unable to work as much. Obviously, I'm doing my best, but because of that, I cannot be working the same number of hours I was before, which is what I need to do. But I can't, because I'm not fit. So they have actually stopped me from having an operation by refusing it, and they knew about it because we put it in our letter of application. So yes, I need a solicitor. I did actually have one, but she got rid of me the other day because she's been off sick and came back and decided that she couldn't take on any more work, even though she said that you have a very good a very good chance to win. And we would probably go down the route of claiming, for me, loss of earnings because of I'm unable to work because of their decision. Yeah, I'll appreciate that, because I was looking at trying to fund it myself, and obviously with the big payout from loss of earnings, which is what we would do, I don't think we would try and sort of contest the visa, because I've already tried that, and I've been told that it's very, very difficult to do that in any form at all, and it will just get messy. But if we go down the route of me and loss of earnings, then that is easier to prove, because a refusal for a visa means that I can't work. So it's easy to prove it. And if I was able to get a payout, then I would be able to afford to pay the fees and also move to Thailand. And I would actually go tomorrow if I had the money, because this country's gone down the pan. And if we have to suffer I don't want to talk about it again, but if we have to suffer the Tory Nazis anymore, then it's just a case of, if you've got money, then leave the country, because it's gone down the pan. And I know I've gone back onto that politics subject again, but I'm not going to go down that route again. Yeah, it is very sad, but the thing is that really annoys me is the fact that you do the right thing, you go through the process, and if there was a real reason for refusal, then you would accept that. But because they make it up, I really hate that, because they can just do what they like. And the point is that you cannot argue against the decision. The reason being is that they changed the law in 2012, and basically they prevent you from arguing about any decision that they've made with reference to visitor visas. If it was asylum, then that would be different. If it was another type of visa, then you could go to court, but at the moment you can't. It's official, that's right. I don't like the immigration UK visa, whatever they're called now, because they're a bunch of money grabbing. I shan't use the swear word, but they are just a bunch of money grabbing. Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, when you think about it, when you apply for a visa and you pay £100 for a visa, and they can refuse it, and you don't get that £100 back, so you apply again, you pay another £100, and you don't get that back. Don't forget, I know that there are people that keep on applying, and they keep on losing their money. It's like they're just making money out of you. Oh, I love you, Mark. I think there's a bit of a bromance going on here. I do not like the visa department. No, I don't, because I think that no, it's just about, I hate. What do I hate? I really hate. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a long word. I can't. My brain is frazzled today. So what happens if I apply again? Well, that's a very good question. If I apply again, I will pay another £100, and they will refuse me. yes, something fishy is going on. It's them Tories. Yeah, that's right. It is them Tories. That's right. Yeah. Well, you know that they want to reduce the immigration down to 10,000, which is like 10,000 people coming in the country. That's just stupid. I mean, just think about all of the people that work in NHS and care. I mean, I know disabled people with carers, and they come from all over the world. They come mostly from the EU, such as Poland or other Eastern European countries, and they can come here. But coming outside the EU, there are people that come here that have to come here to work, and they're going to try and limit the numbers on people who are coming here. And it's just stupid. If they paid people a decent wage, then they wouldn't have to employ people from abroad, because people in this country would see it as a good job. Yes, I say that they are stupid, and they are. Yeah, well, we won't go back down that road. I don't want to offend anybody, but they need to be gone very soon. They just do my head in. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not. We're talking about visas. So I'll tell you why I know that if I apply again, I'll tell you why. At the bottom of the letter, in the very last paragraph, it says, "Feel free to apply." Yes, that's right, Steve. It was a 6 month. Actually, it wasn't a 6 month. It was. There's some confusion because. Okay, so long story. Oh God! Don't get me started on that woman. Wayne, thank you. I'm not going to answer that. Okay, so let me just try and clarify. So the first time we had a 6 month tourist visa. All of this was done by the agency. All right, the agent up in Udon Thani, the agent that we met through. So we like a dating agency, and they do everything to do with it. So why would we go elsewhere? All right, people say to me, well, why did you go to them? The answer is because they were there, and they said, if you want any help, we're here to do it. Why would I go looking? Why would I not understand that they would do a good job? Why would I not realise that until too late that they were rubbish? So they did the application for us. Okay, and it was a 6 month tourist visa, and she came here. Okay, now it was a tourist visa. We put in there that we were married. We put in there that we put our marriage certificate and everything else, so they knew that we were married. They knew that she was coming here to live with me for 6 months, and then she went home. All right, so she went home on time, in time, on time, and no problem. So the following year, in April, we thought we'd apply again, and we were told that best thing is go for a 2-year one. Did you apply for a wife visa? I mean now. No. Well, it depends what you mean by a wife visa. Do you mean residency visa? Because we haven't done that yet. Because that is over £1,000, and I really didn't have £1,000 to waste on that. And luckily for me, I didn't do that because they refused the 2-year multiple entry. I know she's not a tourist now, but she was coming in as a. This is. I mean, the problem is I didn't know. All right, the agency was the professional. He was supposed to be the professional. He was supposed to be giving me advice. He was the one that you said to her, right, I want my wife to come. What do we do? And he said, do A, B, and C. All right. So the advice I had was crap. Okay. So, yes, exactly. They rejected the second time. And the reason given by the agent is that they understand that it's quite common because they think that they're going to come here on the visa and they're going to stay here, which is bollocks, because we weren't going to do that. We were not interested in doing illegally. We wanted to do everything by the book, but okay, you get treated like a criminal every time. So no matter what you do in this world, they always look at you as if you're an idiot and a criminal, and you're going to do everything wrong. They never think, oh well, they might be doing it correctly. So the agency put in for this 2-year multiple entry tourist visa. Yes, he did. That's right. We got screwed over by this dickhead bloke, and he's the one now that's going to be doing my wife's sister's boyfriend, who's a doctor. It's okay, Wayne. That was only a little word. I'm allowed a little word, but it's so annoying. They really do. Sorry about that, but it's only a little tiny word. So 2 years, and then what happened was that when the guy went to put it onto the computer didn't work. I don't mean the computer, I mean the immigration. Yes, please. I didn't say that, and I didn't order it. Ching ching. Yes, it can be done, I know, but we don't want that. We want everything to be legal and above board, because I don't work like that. So the guy put it on and it didn't work. The immigration website was knackered. It would only let him do a 6-month visa. So bear in mind that we wanted to have 2 years, and it would have cost 500 quid. Luckily, I paid 100 for the 6-month visa, because that's all we had available, and they refused it. So I would have lost 500 if they'd have refused the other one. And based on those made up reasons, now the evidence is, and people have told me, where do you get that evidence from? It was something that the agent showed me on the internet. There's a whole thing about stats, and the at the time, in April 2016, I think it was, there was a target for the immigration from Thailand, and it was that they only wanted 10% of applications to go through. So they have to get rid of 90% of applications. How can you do that? How can you do 90% of applications unless you make it up? And this is exactly what they do, and it's something that they do. They do a phone call to the Thai lady. My wife was on the phone for 48 minutes. She was basically interrogated by them, Thai speaking, but they interrogate them, and they ask them all sorts of questions, and the idea is to trick them into saying the wrong thing so that they have enough evidence to refuse you. And this is exactly what they did. And I mean, what can you talk about for 48 minutes? I mean, just, I don't know. It's just crazy. So, they actually asked about the paperwork. They said, well, why have you applied for a 2-year visa when this is only 6 months? And it's basically because your website is knackered. That's why. But they weren't interested in listening to that. They weren't interested at all. So the refusal, at the bottom of the letter it says, please feel free to apply again. However, unless something has really changed, there is a likelihood that we will refuse it. Now, when you think about that, what can change? Because they've made up reasons. How can you change the made up reasons? You can't. So, yeah. What can you talk about for 48? Yeah, but yes, but I've not been talking about one thing, have I? I've been talking about loads of things. And we've had a quiz as well. It's quite good. Lowest wage in the NHS is 71 higher than the national. No, I don't know. I don't run the NHS, so I don't know. But obviously there is a reason for that somewhere. I don't know. A menu. I don't follow that one. So I hope that sort of clarifies a little bit. But the whole point about the legal thing is if you try and go down that route, the only way to do that would be quite impossible, because you have the problem of the one point that they made, and we can't argue it. I have tried. I've gone to the tribunal in the UK, and they will not even look at it. They all need to disappear. Do you know something that I don't? I think it's because I see it's not KK. It's the Bangkok Immigration Department, the agency working on behalf of UK. So VFS, Moot or Guy? Guy. Oh, we're into Thai. Moo or Guy or Gung, even. You didn't give me the choice of Gung. Oh, both. Okay, fair enough. Yep. So I don't know if that clarifies anything at all, or whether it was just a complete rehash of everything that I said in a previous live stream. We've still got the issue that we're going to look at now is going to look at, see how my wife's sister does with the doctor, and see if he can bring her here, and then see what he does. But I think that he will be using this agent again. And no, I haven't sold all my shirts. I've still got them. I haven't sold any. Nobody wants to buy them. Bit of a white elephant they are. Bit disappointed, really. I was hoping that they might sell, but they didn't. So, oh well, never mind. Don't matter. Have we got any more questions on that, on Thailand, or I can't really answer very much? I wonder why. I don't know why. They're good quality, made in Thailand. You can pay an arm and a leg over there. You can pay an arm and a leg over here. I don't know. Are you colourblind? Why would you ask that? I'm waiting for some sarcastic comment now. Type faster. I do remember then you lost both. No, I just like bright coloured shirts. Why not? It's a good talking point as well when you're doing videos, vlogs and stuff. People go, "Oh, you got a nice shirt." And then you can say, "Oh well, I've been to Thailand, I got some shirts there." And they go, "Oh, I've been to Thailand too. Where did you go?" "Oh, I went to Bangkok and Khon Kaen and everywhere." And they went, "Oh, I went to Chiang Mai." And I'm thinking, "Oh, I haven't been there yet. I haven't been to Chiang Mai. Got no reason to go there, actually, to be honest now." A certain man has left the country. We're not going to talk about him, but he keeps on rearing his ugly head on my channel and leaving stupid comments that you have to report and block. So I do like these shirts, and I do. In fact, this is a Thai shirt which I bought in Dom Wang Airport, I think. Any more questions? Any more points? We've all got bored, have we? Well, I don't know if that was a success or not. What about the pumpkin? I don't use it. I don't use it. I know that Pumpy, he reckons it's a brilliant bit of kit. I don't use it. You're boycotting all drama causing creators. Does that mean you're boycotting me? I don't know if it's the way forward. I don't know. It's yeah. I don't think we need it over here, do we? I don't know if it was. Was it a success? I don't know. It's just don't know. Yeah, I can't get the chroma key to work properly with this because I've got two colours. You've got the green background, and then you've got this chair. Never have I. Oh, thanks, Mark. But he is a bit annoying. I don't want to mention his name, but give him any credit at all because he's an idiot. And he's basically just, I keep on having to delete his nasty comments. People don't see them. People tell me, why do I go on about it? But you don't see what he writes. It's beyond a joke, and I just find it really, really. Even after the whole legal thing that I went through, I just think it's wrong to keep on about it. You wanted to use it on the wife. Oh dear, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, well, it can do, but I mean, I just think I don't really. I tend to only go about once a week in Thailand. It's awful there. Get all bunged up. Your mate Nate, he's in trouble, isn't he? He might be in trouble. Allegedly. Well, yes, I should, Jamie, but they are very, very offensive, and I don't want people to get, this whole attitude of it's just nasty and personal. And yes, you are right, I should leave it up, but the problem is that when you report the comment, they get taken off, so you either report it or you leave it up. I would rather report it, just to see what YouTube do. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about him because he's not worth the effort, and people, people I think are seeing what he's really like, because his numbers haven't gone up very much lately. I do look occasionally, but I don't deliberately go and look. I'm not that interested in what he does. So less said about it, the better, really. So what's that? Do you both share the same merchandise? No, it's only on Land of Smiles. I haven't got any. Stuff like that. I'm the dog's buddy when Simon breaks his website, and he phones me up and says, "My website is broken." Yeah. Oh right, okay. I need to do a thing on Mate Nate then, do I? Oh, I'll get loads. Get loads of hits. Yeah, cash in on the glory. But that whole thing, I don't know, is a bit. I mean, I understand that people want to create a bit of, interest, and the way to do it is to be controversial. But when you're doing it in a country where they can lock you up forever, it's a bit dangerous, and I don't think it's a very wise thing to do. So I'm not condoning anything that he's done at all, but I just think that you need to be careful. That's why I say I don't really want to go down the route, so I try and keep it clean. Yeah, I did make a few naughty words tonight, but they weren't bad naughty. They were only little naughty ones. No, I've got nothing on mine to do with those. I only have Amazon products. Yeah, quite right, Rain. Quite right. Yeah, that's a good way, and if it's for you, then that's brilliant. Horizontal aerobics on a mobility scooter. Yeah, that would be. No, Jamie. Very good. No, that's fine. Yes. Okay, we'll let you off that one. No, it's I haven't really got round to doing any sort of merchandise on my website yet. Sort of, I've got loads of back stuff to put on there, like back information, whatever you want to call it, as some photographs, something like that, for my trips. I don't know if that's legal. It probably is okay, but not on the road. Look this up and you'll see where that idea came from. We'll look up later. Who wants do you want a toilet break? Anybody want a toilet break? Have you seen my toilet break? Is that worth doing? Or is it old hat now? Actually, Jamie, I did think about that until the I had a problem with my scooter with the shop that I went to, and I was going to go to that shop and ask them if I could try out the scooters, but since I've had that problem, I'm not really bothered with them. So it's a good idea, and I was thinking about doing that because I think that it would be nice to try out on video. Yeah. Of course, the idea of doing the device reviews was when I went to the shows recently and had a go on that Segway. That was real good fun. Oh, I wish I had £6,000. I really do. If anybody's got any money that they want to give me for a Segway wheelchair, then feel free to do that, because that's brilliant. It really is. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Janie. Yeah, that's a good point. Because I've got loads in my house. I got the grab rails and everything in my house, so it's probably wouldn't have to go very far either. That'd be good, yeah. That's give me ideas. You've got to try and redo some of my videos because they're not very good. Trouble is, when you do that, you got to delete them or whatever, and then put them back up. You got to think about your views and subs and things that you had. We were talking about that today. Talking about that thing today with Simon, and one of my videos that we did. Yeah, special tools. Special tools. Very good. But we were talking about that, weren't we, Simon, about the use of the tags. And Simon learned something today, didn't you, Simon? Type faster. Yes, you did. It was only a few hours ago, so I'm sure you can remember. Yeah, video queue and tags and things. You remember we did the we borrowed the tags from no, not TubeBuddy. I think out of the two, VidQ is the best one. TubeBuddy, you end up having to pay for everything. Some of the stuff that's not free. Eves. Well, yeah, I did apologise about that. Yeah, you said that once before. Darrell, Eves, yes, Darrell Eves, yeah, yeah. Are you going to write every word singly? Darrell Eves, TubeBuddy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I did make, I think it was live stream number 2, made the apology, and I was wrong, and it was a bit of bad journalism, bit of bad research, and I said, why is he promoting something that can get you banned? And in actual fact, I am wrong. It can't get you banned. It will get you banned if you break the rules. Obviously, yeah, but that is something to do with YouTube. It's got nothing to do with TubeBuddy or VidQ. So using those things are perfectly legal. So you just have to ignore what I said. So there we go. That's pretty good. Don't know about what everybody's doing, but we are at the point where we're running out of things to say. So, and my throat is playing up again. I'm probably not going to do one on Wednesday because of my throat. I'm probably going to leave it for a week and see if we can get better. I really don't know why it's playing up. I really don't. I'll probably have to get some honey. I'll try some honey. Never run out. No, I never run out. I just can't. I can't talk. I got lots of things to say, but I just can't say it. It's really sore. But I think what we'll do is we'll do the next one we'll do on Saturday next week, and we'll have bingo. 21st to the 25th next month. I don't know, because that's your birthday, isn't it? Is that your birthday? Type faster. Can't remember. I'm sure it was you that said you have a birthday. Oh, September. Next month is something different. Ah, well, you're going to tell me what it is then, or what? Or is it secret? Probably a secret. I've got one of those arm things. I'm going to put an arm so that I can have my microphone here. Because this is down here. It's doing my head in. And I got to keep leaning forward. If I have the microphone here, it would be a lot better. Should have a birthday every day. Yeah, I think we all should. Oh, is he having a holiday? He's having a holiday. And he's taking me to Thailand. Yes! Thank you, Mark Turen. Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, as I said, you and me, mate. You're taking me to Thailand. We're going to go to Pat's. Pattaya, here we come. Pattaya. And you holiday. Yeah, but you're going somewhere else. On your own. Quite right. Yeah. Trip to Thailand, all expenses paid by someone else. Yeah. Brilliant. So, what we need to do. Where's my mouse gone? Oh, God. What we need to have a look at, it will just remind you that you can, of course, like, share and subscribe to my channel and click where is it? God, down there. There's my mic. See there's the mic. You can click the subscribe button down there if you want. And don't forget the like. Oh, I've just done that and I didn't even change the screen, did I? I've just done it and I didn't. Oh my God, what a dipstick. Let me change the screen. Now you can see what I was pointing at, can't you? So you can subscribe, like and share, and you can subscribe down there. I forgot to click the button. What an idiot. So please share, like and subscribe. Let's see if we can get some more this time round. And really appreciate everybody's support and putting up with the how many rants this time? How many rants was it? Probably 4 or 5. That's not too bad. See if we can beat 12. Oh, it's funny. It is funny. So I'm gonna say, where's my chat gone again? Oh, I keep on losing it. Thank you everybody for coming, and I apologise if anybody is offended. I'm not really. But thank you very much for your support, and I'll catch you again next week. Hopefully, wrote a little bit better. Oh yeah, and don't forget, is it Tuesday, Simon? Are you doing it Tuesday? Type faster. Are you doing it Tuesday, Simon? Live stream. Oh, come on, type it faster, for goodness sake. Yes, okay. Tuesday night live stream, 6 PM on Land of Smiles. Hopefully, if he's letting me come on, I won't sing. I'm not allowed to sing. It's all right. Not allowed to sing. I can't sing anyway because all throat. So thank you, Jamie. Thank you, 5 Mark to Win. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Mark. And take care, everybody. I will catch you. Can I have that right? Yeah, of course you can, mate. All right. So thank you, and see you next time. Bye for now.